like the video, thumb up the video.
Hey, Sonetta, I got a question for you. Won't you tell me why it is that the world of academia, intellectual circles, respected scientists, reputable theologians, and world-renowned thinkers and philosophers, innovators, leaders in their field, people that are actually in the labs, on the ground, in the classrooms, figuring out ways to beat diseases, advance medicine and technology, etc., why do they not have anything like the House of Consciousness?
I have become greatest of the great. I have come into being among the beings who clear the vision of the soul eye. I know why a greatest flock is made for a what? A what? So never disrespecting again.
Because God, when the flood took place, 48, he allowed so much as a pig. He put a spirit on the pig. He let the women eat their own babies. Why don't God put a spirit on the Israelites and stop them from eating their own children?
Kemet on trial, title of that damn lecture. Destroyed the Hebrews with the power of our ancestors. Our clans better didn't talk or debate on Daniela or Zion Lex. Don't hate on Kemet, y'all fans betcha. And Sonetta bringing knowledge to the masses with the undisputed knowledge they don't teach in classes. Kemet, Black Power movement, do you understand? We on trial, Hebrews thought they had the upper hand. Polite killed them with that footage from the motherland. Hushar too much rah-rah, Nazi Elder Gabar. The young y'all want stop. When is y'all gon' stop? We got tombs and mummies, y'all just got some rocks. Man, my squad iller plus the Magi and the God Killer. Shout out to Hefshesut and the King Haru, the son of Amin-Ra, Asepata Asa. Now Valley's here, we came to bring it home. Kim is back to claim the throne.
Okay, so I need to tell people, please, wake up. They can't show me or show the bones of anybody in the Bible. They can't show me no Hebrew. If the Hebrews built the pyramids, where did pyramids before?
Amin-Ra squad up, Magi archers in the building, please believe. Oh shit. If you ain't Sonetta, no time for that interview, dog. I put my shit out for niggas, I don't send it to blogs. Clan kill off the Buddha, not being discreet. One puff, this big pops and projectiles. Between the sheets. Sun run, cold game, bring your cleats. The best flow blow, Eskimo, penguin feet. Don't need no blunt to burn. You run the turf with 10 niggas on the block. That's a punt return. Ayo, Dolomite prototype soldier with the solar light. Saber and he hold it like he hold a mic. Golden ice pendants. Sipping on that overpriced poltergeist spirits. Ripping at the open mic. Spoke the nice lyrics like Mama moved mean overnight. Golden motorbike holding on some Tron shit. That nice neon kit is on it. The king's libation with exotic liqueur. The queen's vibration like a Sada Shakur. A lot of decor, imported foreign threads, they ain't got at the store. Nubian Kush and black top pottery jaws, 39% THC, the quality pure. Old rappers try to spit, ain't hot as before. It's like I'm 5 like the ball, bust the shots at the floor. Cats switch up their style when they ain't got it no more. Cause they gotta keep their product in stores to feed their kids. See what that weed did? The yes man agreeing on everything we said. I smother the mic like it's the love of my life. Don't get sliced and beat with the butt of the knife. Brother polite, I say I'm animalistic, cause I still be in the hood with my hand on my pistol. The Hebrews think I'm cannibalistic, E5 divination, channel the mystic, audio visionary. Let's play poetical Pictionary. Picture me burning down your missionary. Yeah, then I send you religion. That red dot on your head, that's Hindu tradition. And invisible, independent, intrinsic shit. I'll bring it all to an end with indivisible games. Charles Xavier, getting your brain. Mental anguish or manifesting physical pain. Wizard remains to dance in the chemical rain. Breathe slow, then I'm up out of this physical plane. Got military machinery that exercise, weaponized greenery. Shine at a jeopardize the scenery, son. Bruh, the beam 10 times your distance. Inclines convention. Stop rising with no trend line resistance. The parabolic breakout. I'm F-16 with the aeronautic fake out.
God killer, the God killer, the God killer, the God killer. It's the God killer, the God killer.
That's who it is.
The God killer, the God killer. It's the God killer, the God killer, the God killer, the God killer. It's the God killer, the God killer, the God killer, the God killer. It's the God killer.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's God killer in the house. And we coming to do what I got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, Bobby banging this bitch. What's good, family? Man, good morning, man. Man, y'all know what it is, man. We back at it. Y'all know it, man. Look. We've been doing this for a while, man. And I think y'all forget we have, man. And we do it for a reason, man. We do it, man, because we lot of people. Hey, man, I've got that first Cash App. We starting off strong today, man. Alexander, man, appreciate you, bro. Get that morning right. Now we hype. Y'all know what it is, man. Man, put that Cash App link in there, man. I see you. Rock City, New York. Torres, what's up, Alex? What's good? Looney, what it do? Mika Wana's in the building. Count Roy, what's up with you? Late Show 42. What's good with you, man? What's this? Righteous 01. Kyle, what it do? What it do? Adrian, I see you. Valsa, what it do? Guy with a camera. What it do? What's up, Earl? Juju, Kent Logan. Pseudo killers are in the building. Juju and Kent Logan are in the building. Orisha 504. Omar Reed. Man, y'all know what it is, man. We here, man. Let them numbers get up to at least 100 so we can get it going, man. Got a special for y'all. First of all, y'all know we love science around here, man. We're going to be having some special shows on science. We're going to see who really think they know what they know. Now, you know we've been doing this for like 15 years. For real. It's just some subjects we just don't talk about because most people aren't interested. Now the people that's interested in theoretical physics, we're going to have a good conversation around it. Now that y'all ready, since y'all think we can't do that, we got people that specialize in that. We already on the phone with the experts. So you know whenever the things get real sticky, right? When people was mixing it out, we bring in the experts on the subject matter. And let's hear what they got to say. And see, once we bring the expert in on it, y'all can say what y'all want to say, do what y'all want to do. But it's fun. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Don't mess it up. We're going to be picking you apart. Watch this, though, man. I want to go back into the crates to show you that we've been dealt with Ali, Muhammad, and all that. We're going to go back in the crates, about, man, 30, 40-minute rock, when me and this man going back and forth. And he tried to bring the same material in the debate. Hell to the nah. It was sounding crazy then, and it's sounding crazy now. But see, the new people don't know that, man. But in this video, when it start out, man, you're going to see a young Sarnetta, man. And you're going to see the Phil Valentines, the blue, the green, the purple pills. You're going to see all these people, yo, you know what I'm saying, that was on the platform, man. You're going to see that. It's going to be interesting. Dr. Phil Good Valentine when he was a little bit younger. Oh, that's wild to me, man. But they've been pseudo-rise from day one. I said they've been pseudo-rise from day one. Man, it's going to be fun. This is going to be a beautiful weekend, man. We going in, man. Hey, man, if you stuck in traffic in Baltimore, Maryland, on I-85 and quote-unquote Atlanta, man, 285, you know what I'm saying, the Beltway, Baltimore, Maryland. If you stuck, man, just sit back, man. Bobby Banger got you, man. We banging them out, man. So listen, man. It's a few things at play here, man. First of all, shout out to all my friends, man. Friends support friends. Shout out to all my haters, man. Haters keep hating. Shout out to all the lovely sisters that tune in. The women, the grown-ass women, right? The ones that hate on me and the ones that support me and the ones that want to help me with knowledge and wisdom. We here. Shout out to all the ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to all the tough guys and all in between. Shout out to the people, yo, that's thirsty for wisdom and knowledge, man, that we can now have this conversation. Before we get to the Alibaba, Ali Muhammad, you know, we define some terms. On the morning show, we always define terms with clarity, man. You know what I'm saying? So that people won't mess it up. But they keep running the stop signs. Now you see why we need stop signs. You know, now you see why we need stop signs. We need stop signs, man, because human beings, they naturally will overrun it, man. They will naturally run past the stop sign. I don't know why, right? If something is possible or impossible or just straight, we could do it or can't do it, right? Just because something is possible don't mean it's going to come to fruition. And we should never talk about it as if it is. Do you know why? Because, you know, in trying to build a thorough study patterns in the quote unquote African American community and trying to get our minds right, you know, we very, very, very religious, and we say it and we compound it. We say it like this. We say, well, you know, black people are the most spiritual, and you wear it with a badge of honor. That's like saying, well, you know, black people are the most spooked out. You wouldn't wear that with a badge of honor. How many strong, functioning communities lead with that? They had a mosque, right? They had a temple, whatever they got, it'd be in the background. And they talk about education and financial literacy and scientific literacy. And oh, by the way, we Buddhists. Oh, by the way, we Muslim. Oh, by the way, we this, that, and that. Right? They might hit you with a greeting. Assalamu alaikum. I said a salami and bacon. Oh, man. Hey, but we lead with the wrong damn thing. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm saying, man, in the world is natural. In a world that requires you to understand it so that you can make sure that the next generation is healthy and functioning properly in this world. Right? They're working on quantum computers. And I hear people act like they got quantum computers, but they're working on it. They're not there yet. Might be tomorrow, might be the day after tomorrow, might be next year. They're definitely working on it, but we should not speak on things until it's there. You know, that's like, you know, holding that ball up before you score the touchdown. That's like string theory. They're not there. And we talk about this if it is there. So, man, listen, man. These are the things that confuse us because we are actually marginalized, man. Right? The levels of education ain't there. You know, black women do real swell in education, getting 8 degrees. Right? They're definitely higher than the black males are. Right? But on the whole, right, we don't have enough of that. And so, you know, I mean, we leading with our spookism. We lead with our superstition. I'm not saying all black people are never speaking absolutes, but I'm saying we tend to do this more often. And you know why? Because people that are marginalized, man, the people that have been downtrodden, people that generations was enslaved for 400 years, man, this is that your religion give you some solace. I can't beat you in this world, but God damn it, when I die, I'm gonna get you. And see how that sounds? Man, so you couldn't actually do a lot. So the brain don't function well like that. The brain doesn't function with missing gaps. So you fill in the gap with God because everything is gonna be all right. And I'm saying now we're in that position to categorize, right, and put spirituality, religion, which is one of the same, no matter what y'all ninjas say. Now we at the place we can put them in a proper categories: scientific theory, theoretical, this, basketball, bam. Well, let me see. Spending time with the family, let me bounce it, YouTube, Now we here, right? We here because now we talking about these topics, right? And the point I want to make is that the pseudos, they dove in the theoretical realm. They dove in a hypothetical realm, and they bring it forward as if it is. All you got to do is go get a good Bobby Hemmett video. See, we built for this. I'm built to show you how it's working, right? Since it wasn't a program in the conscious community that was really dealing with the real understanding of what theoretical physics is and what hypothetical is and what a theory is, between a scientific theory and a regular theory and a hypothesis and scientific hypothesis. Since it wasn't nobody there, they could delve into all these things and mix it. So it's like, that's when we say truth and falsehood. It's strangely mixed. This is what we mean. So what I'm saying is, watch how the conversation go. Pay close attention to it. Go back and listen to your old Bobby Hemmets and Phil Valentine. Yo, that's what they doing. They talking about the time travels. They talking about all that stuff. Because we didn't have a connection with the scientific community. Now we got a connection with the scientific community, and we can immediately respond to it. This is why I feel like we're in a healthier place now. I'm going to say this again. We are in a healthier place. Theoretical defines the term in academic discipline functioning as a proposal to see phenomenon in a certain way. A theoretical definition is a proposed way of thinking about potential related events. Potentially related events. Theoretical definition contain built-in theories. They cannot be simply reduced to describing a set of observations. Definition may contain explicit inductions and deductions and consequences that are part of the theory. It's a theoretical definition, and the term can change over time based on the methods in the field that created it. Without a falsifiable operational definition, conceptual definitions assume both knowledge and acceptance of theories that it depends on. Hypothetical constructs may serve as a theoretical definition, as can be stipulative definitions. So like if we in science, we're talking about the term, the scientific theory, that's reserved for concepts that are widely accepted. See? A scientific law offers regularities that can be expressed by a mathematical statement. We define words around here. Natural sciences. In natural sciences, the concept is an abstract conclusion drawn about observations. Abstract, theoretical. So we take our time and we will walk our way through this. I am telling you, the connection between the pseudos and Einstein is incredible. Because they will take Einstein's stuff, right? And they will mix it and match it and mess it up and bring it. I've seen Phil Valentine do it. And he did it at a high level. This is what made them high-level pseudos, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what made them high-level pseudos. It was their ability to get their hands on reading material that we wasn't even familiar with. We wasn't even there. But if he was a science teacher in a university, you would look at that shit and say, what in the world is going on here? But if you marginalize and you're not familiar with the material and you be like, man, we routinely hear people come on here and say, well, it's just a theory. Well, a theory is the only way you can actually understand something. Like when you really trying to understand phenomenon and you want to see if it's correct, it's a theory that actually organizes the facts. But people mess that up all the time, even after we say it 100 times. So if people gonna mess up a theory, people gonna mess up theoretical. They're gonna mess that word up half to death. So we're gonna be getting into some Lawrence Krauss. The physicists always put the theoretical physicists in their place. Dang, these conversations starting to get good, man. Damn, we ain't talking about Black Egypt. Oh. Y'all have been tricked into moving into the realm of science. Now the community is starting to be stimulated by science. This is where we always should have been. You see how interesting these topics are. But can you time travel? Can the data be moved through a wormhole? What's a wormhole? What's the mathematics around a wormhole? What's a black hole? Now y'all might want to go back on the pseudo killers. Yeah, we had an expert on wormholes. I mean, my fault. We had an expert on black holes. Go back and look at them shows. Man, now, when the community is moving towards health again, you'll see them talking about, you'll see programs that's talking about technology. Shout out to Kayala now. Right? You'll see programs talking about methodology. Right? You'll hear things being broken down. You'll hear words like facsimile. What's a facsimile? A direct copy from the original. Right? What's a consensus? What's a scientific consensus? You'll start to hear stuff like that. And you know that the community is starting to get their medicine. It's morning time out here, man. So look, let's throw the thing in real quick, man. Man, hit the cash app, man. Let's see what we looking like, man. Friday. You know what I'm saying, man? I know y'all starting your day. Y'all might be made it to the office, man. Y'all might be sipping on y'all coffee, man. I ain't even had my morning coffee yet. But I don't need coffee to get stimulated, yo. Let you know that. See where we at. Oh, man, I see you. Guaranteed to. See, that's love right there. Brother Logic. In the damn building. Hey, Logic. I see you, Rebel. What's up? Running Rebels. Hey, man, that's love right there, man. Yashu, that's love, man. So we starting this thing off right, man. I want y'all to look at the young son that'll watch this, man. We gotta get some of them old smash Rockwells when he out there in 125th too. See how everybody do it, man. We used to go up there and let it out. It's about time to go back there and let all that out. All right, where we at? Let me see. Where is it at? Oh, I know where it's at. That's a young sonetta right there, yo. Hey, if y'all can hear this, make sure y'all put the one in the chat. I think y'all should be. Here we go. Yo, that's a young ass blue right there. Yo, no, that's red right there, yo. He been pseudo for years. So we know he been pseudo for at least 10 years. When you got a 10-year pseudo record, boy, ain't no change, ain't no going back, yo. He got a 10-year pseudo record. Blue, a little more friendly. Nah, blue ain't as friendly. I don't know. They switch back and forth. They got a 10-year track record though. Look.
Our family. Do it for the people. Yeah. Sign at the TV. Do it for the people. Sign at the TV.
I'm tuned in to Sonetta. Subscribe to Sonetta. I was on the couch watching.
Man, you see him. You see Phil. 10 years of pseudoisms. Look at the young Phil Valentine, yo. Yeah. So now y'all see how he was tag teaming, yo. Here we go. We're getting it.
Sonetta, peace to the Netches, peace to the prophets. He brought them all together, he's the Don King of knowledge. Learning information you cannot get from a college. Never knew a day it would be cool to be conscious. I was on the topic, loving the debates. Now we got the conferences to serve another plate, so you can get your food for thought and enjoy the pleasure. Red, black, and green, I'm on the way up to the lecture. It's all for the better, knowledge is a treasure. A legend to the game, the one and only Sonetta. We do it for the people, we do it for the fam. Sonetta Studios, Black News 102. Special shout out to the HOK. The house of consciousness is all the same. We do it for the people, we do it for the fam. Sonetta Studios, Black News 102. Special shout out to the HOK. The house of consciousness is all the same. Do it for the people. Sonetta TV. We do it for the people. Sonetta TV.
I cannot let Dr. Ali Muhammad, Dr. Reggie, and my brother Unc, I cannot let y'all leave here without touching on the point of evolution. You talked about, Dr. Ali, that you don't agree that we come from monkeys.
I didn't say monkey.
What you say? Talk to me.
The question is, what common ancestor do we possibly have with the group that we are describing as primates or hominids or other terms? And you get particular when you start dealing with particular ones.
Do you agree with evolution?
Hell no. The evolutionary theory, as proposed by Darwin and as the neo-Darwinists have proposed it, I don't agree. And the reason why I don't agree is because I don't agree with theories. All right. I study theories. I study theories, but I don't agree with theories.
Smart, brother.
All right.
Yeah, so you see, this what y'all doing. The ninja said he studied theories, but he don't agree with theories. How can you do that from Sonetta Couch? You can't do this from Sonetta Couch. You can't say you study theories but don't agree with theories. And this is the problem. Y'all think that y'all cannot agree with theories. Now, you cannot agree with them, but you can't change them. And see how they play that word game on you? He's actually saying that he has something else in replace of that. See, y'all don't catch that. Oh, man, we can disagree on anything we want to disagree. You absolutely can, but you can't bring the shit back to the community. Not healthy communities. Healthy communities leave theories, scientific theories, in the hands of their scientists. Unhealthy communities start to allow charlatans to change theories right in front of your eyes. See, now we figured out where the rubber meets the road. So whenever y'all say, oh, Unc gonna mess with the imagination of the kids, or Unc is doing this, or we not, no, Unc is saying There are stop signs, rules, and regulations in this thing we call science. It's like in religion. If Jesus Christ's name is Jesus Christ, then you can't change it. See how I just changed it? So what I'm trying to tell you is Ali and every other pseudo can agree or disagree with whatever they want, but they can't tell y'all that, hey, I'm changing it. And this is what it is. Because then that's an outright lie. Because they actually aren't in the lab to produce data based off the scientific method that will even allow that to pass. See the game they play? And we champion this nonsense. That's why the community is unhealthy. Because we actually think we can sit back on a morning show and change I don't agree with the things. You will never hear me say that. Even if it go against what I think. Hey, now what we need to do is to raise kids that can actually go in the lab and say, I don't agree with this theory based off of this, and this, have about 15 people on a paper and put in the work. That's how it's done. Now, in religion, I don't agree with Jesus walking on water because the scripture says right here that he actually didn't walk. He kind of floated across it. There's a difference between floating across it and walking on it. Did he do the bread? No, it was symbolic. When the Red Sea split, it was symbolic. And we can argue about it all day from our seat. And this is what y'all try to apply to science, and that's why y'all start hating on me. Because I'm not going to let you do it. Not with nothing. I'm not going to let you take theoretical physics and make that shit the reality of what it is. We're not doing that because we never hear scientists do that. They make clear distinctions. Carry on.
So now,
Evolve. Everything's evolved.
okay, so now everything is evolving doesn't mean I have to agree with the specific proposed evolutionary theories that are out here. Because evolve just means to change.
You don't think that we evolved, brother? You don't think that?
Listen, I just answered your question. All right. So my point is, when you look at, I'll give you an example, and we dealing with specificity now. If you deal with haplogroups, all right, the oldest haplogroup on Earth was found in South Carolina. All right, and that study is out. All right, the haplogroup. Wait, hold on. No. The oldest haplogroup on the planet was found in South Carolina. It was the AOO haplogroup. What happened after that is scientists went to Cameroon and they found 11 people with that haplogroup, and then they subsequently found others with the haplogroup. You might have a European that has the R haplogroup. That means the European is a mutation of your ancestry. All right? A genetic mutation, which means that there are deletions of code, genetic code, all right, or insertions of genetic code that make them different phenotypically, all right? So the reason why you have dark skin, you can explain it genetically. The reason why they have pale skin, you can explain it genetically. All right, so my point is, we can show the mutation or devolving of the African down to the Europeoid groups. We can show that. That is not evolution. That is not evolution. It is evolution in the sense of changing, but it does not fit the Darwinist model. Now, what happens in the Darwinist model is they throw a damn monkey wrench at your ass. And the monkey wrench is, they say that the European is a genetic adaptation to propose to you that they evolved because of their environment in an ice age. And so that was their response to fit into natural selection so that they can survive the cold climate. Brothers and sisters, they talking to a bunch of non-scientists. You can't.
Nobody said that. Nobody said the Europeans evolved because they was in a damn ice age. Man, go find that document. Go find that document. Africans didn't walk up on no damn ice and evolve during the ice age. You'll find that people typically move away from cold weather, if possible. Why do you think people migrated back into Africa, back into the Sahara? So they say anything. He's setting you up for his wild theory. Yeah, they went to ice and stood on the ice. And they stood on the ice and they evolved. But he did make a point of that Europeans, right, or Caucasians, because of the region they at, right, they're mutations. There are mutations. So the mistake is always this. When people say that black people are older than white people, you're lying. I don't want to use the word lying here. I want to say you actually don't understand. How can black people be older than white people? And we're using the racial construct right now. Okay. How could that be? And all humans on earth are Homo sapiens sapien and are 99.99% similar. And the things that are arbitrary, skin color, hair, and all that stuff is arbitrary. Y'all think it's visual, so we put a whole lot of stock on it, but it's really in the grand scheme of things very small. This is mutations, right? Variations of mutations. How can black people be older than white people? Now, if you understand evolution, you understand that Homo sapiens sapien is approximately 350,000 years old, ranging 190,000, 250,000, depending on where the Omo Valley, 190,000, South Africa, 250,000, Morocco, 350,000. These are different areas, maybe 350,000, a little archaic, right? Maybe 800 is a more archaic form, right? But 350,000 approximate, is the age of Homo sapiens sapien. Now, if you want to get into the wild argument of when certain mutations occurred, then say that. So if you say, well, the mutation that produced, you got a couple mutations that produced light skin, one at about 15,000 and one at about 150,000 years. Which one are you talking about? Science makes distinctions, and we have these conversations. So stop saying that black people is older than white people, or it's retarded. They don't say that in religion. Talking about mutations. Everybody is mutating. Africans have the most diverse mutations. We can talk about like mutations and diversity and things that get deleted. He talked about that. So he's mixing and matching. We getting there. Now we learning. Man, it's morning time, man. Man, get y'all coffee, get y'all tea, man. We getting into it, man. Let's get back to our scheduled program.
Bring that shit to me. The reason why you can't bring that shit to me is we're going to go back all the way back and say, okay, you got these lists of archaic human beings called Neanderthals. Now you have to tell me where they came from, because you said, these same people, that they made it with the humans from Africa at some point, and you give a location from it. So now, what is the common ancestor between Neanderthal and humans? We don't know, but we do know that white people have Neanderthal, and some of us through miscegenation. All right, white people. Or let me be specific. Any group that's not A or B, all right, have Neanderthal in it. All right, any group that's not A and B. A and B. Some people from Senegal have it. Some people from Cameroon. Some people in East Africa. Some people in the Americas. All right, because if they had it in Cameroon in that slave trade, those A groups are in South America and other places. Some black people got it. I'll give you an example. If you have E1B1A, you have Neanderthal.
Did you see the way he said if people in Cameroon have a certain thing, then it would have gotten to the Americas? Now, why doesn't he apply the same logic 800? Because he's fast talking. Flim, flim, blim, blam, boom. He's tricking you. On one moment, he understands. So now we have to move him from the category of misinformation to disinformation. Misinformation is when you just don't understand it and you pass it on, but you don't necessarily understand it. Disinformation is when you willfully understand. So he willfully understands that mutations that occur in Cameroon can end up in the Americas based off the slave trade. Why doesn't he apply that to Mr. Perry? Why would he bring that in the debate? Why would he keep saying it 10 years later? Because it's disinformation.
Neanderthal in you. And E1B1A is the largest haplogroup in Africa, homie. All right, so okay, all right. Hold on. So now my point.
No, what you just say? If you got E1B, you got Neanderthal. That's not true. What are you talking
about? Okay, hold on. Let me break it down to you. Because if it's not true, get Ngozi or your people to call in. Because all right, so let me finish. Let me finish my point. Because he's the point.
Ngozi said he got Neanderthal.
All right, well, I'm going to break my point down. My point is, if Europeans are a mutation from us, you have to prove to me that you're dealing with the updated science. And I'm going to mention two sciences that I never heard none of y'all deal with. All right. The first is archaeomagnetic dating, which is archaeo, ARCHAEO, magnetic dating. All right. Archaeomagnetic dating deals with, pottery and other things. Usually when they date these things, they're dealing with carbon dating. You have a higher form of dating. Wait, no, because I'm going to something. I know, yeah. It was a post. Now that's materials. So now when you come to human chronology, you can use the same geomagnetic dating and chronology, and the Russians have been doing this since 1971. So my point is this: the people who are discussing,
I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Watch this though. So he got the mic and we conversing back and forth. You're gonna have that mic for a long time, right? I know how to stay pat a little bit. Don't overtalk him. Just, watch what happens when I get the mic. Watch this.
Evolution have to explain to me where the common ancestor with the gene codes for nappy hair. Go show me a primate in the ground somewhere that has evidence that has the same gene codes. You have the Human Genome Variance Society. They have all of their data on it. All right. And there's no found entities that match the wait. There's no found entities. None of Australopithecus afarensis, none of them have the SMP network of the first haplogroups of Africans. None of these, not one of these primates, apes have it. We have the black man who has AOO has the most advanced network. And when you have an advanced network, I'll give you an example of what that means. They'll say we are 98% chimp, right? You heard that? Okay. No, 98, 97, whatever.
I'm asking you, is that wrong?
Hey, listen, I'm about to question it. Who? Because if you have biological variance, you have to tell me which haplogroup has the 98% of chimp. Is it the Europeoid? Is the so-called Mongoloid? Is the African? Because all those have different ones. Now you're double talking me. You follow me? Because if Africans in America who've been mixing still have 67% different DNA than white people, which one of us have that 98%? Because the numbers don't add up. So now you gotta make this clear to me that if white people have 98% chimp and we're only 67% different than them, then you can start subtracting numbers and say you're speaking in general. So my point on genetics is we have to be very specific.
Like, what the hell is he talking about? That's not how it works. But you see how prolific he is in his speech? This is what I've been having to deal with for 15 years, y'all. It's right here. Experts be like, this is a straight charlatan. What is he talking about? And this is where Neanderthal James can get all that stuff from. When they make the point that because humans have 1 to 4% share 1 to 4% genes with Neanderthal. Listen to the statement. Non-Africans share 1 to 4% genes with Neanderthal, but they just don't know which genes. So they're basically saying that 1 to 4% genes match up. Don't know which ones. They're not saying that to be a human is 100%, and now that you share 1 to 4%, that all of a sudden you're quote unquote 96% human, and the other 4% is Neanderthal, or you're 99% human, and the other 1% is Neanderthal. That's not what they're saying. But this is the way Alibaba Muhammad is doing it, and this is the way Neanderthal James is doing it. And I hope Reggie ain't doing it. Yeah, Reggie is doing it. That's wild to me. Sound good, but it's inaccurately wrong.
And you have no findings that bring any credence that the S&P network of haplogroups A and its subclades, haplogroup B and its subclades, and I will add CT in that match any of these hominids. All right? That we could evolve. Now let me break the last thing down. My last point. What these dummies are saying to you, what these dumbass niggas are saying to you is that a less evolved species can evolve into a higher one. And indirectly, they're telling you that white people can make black people.
Who was Dignish?
Who?
What was Dignish? What was that? You don't give me that microphone.
Hold
Lucy,
on.
who they call Lucy?
Okay.
If you don't give me that damn microphone, he won't give me the microphone. But see, that's his job, though. His job is not to give me the microphone. See, y'all don't even understand how the game is played at the highest level in this conversation right here. Because this is a paid conversation. Y'all don't understand. His job is to never give me the mic. I got to find a way to get the mic. It starts with the mic, ladies and gentlemen. When you outside or we on the couch, yo, it's about who can command the mic. So when you see me out there not giving niggas the mic, my fault. Not giving ninjas the mic because I'm playing the game at the highest level. I'm not supposed to give you the mic. Why would I give you the mic? You're never going to give me the mic, so I'm not going to give you the mic. Let me control the balance. Or they can control the balance. Look, these niggas just don't want to give me the mic. It's funny.
She was not a human. She's not Homo sapien. All right. So she's not Homo sapien. And when you check her S&P network, it doesn't fit the mitochondrial lines of the LO, L1, and the others that come from Africa. It doesn't fit. So if she don't even have the same mitochondria in her body, what the fuck you mean telling me that a black woman is from a primate? You see what I'm saying? You're telling me that white people can make black people. That's what you're telling me. And white people, it's impossible for two white people. You know why it's impossible? Because they don't have the gene network to make them.
That's right.
So now how can a less evolved species make the black man and the black woman?
I think he got a point, man. Come on, man. Y'all talking some bullshit.
I'm gonna give it to Ankh, but I'm just saying that all white people that you think are white people, they not all.
I'm talking about the haplogroup. None of the white.
Told you, Reggie, he dove right in it. Told y'all. I ain't making this up, yo, and I ain't hounding nobody. And I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell you, all white. What? See? I'm trying to tell you, yo. And y'all fall for it. Because you have to be the one to pick up the books and see who's saying what. Who's accurate in what they're saying.
Haplogroups can make a haplogroup out of Africa. None of them can make it.
Because there's a lot of people masquerading. Right. Yeah. There's a lot of people masquerading. I'm going to give it to Ankh, and maybe I'll be able to circle back. There you go, Ankh.
Oh, you can pull it out. Now, don't let me pull the
fire. There you go. The unity just went out the window. Thanks, Sarnetta.
Appreciate that, Sarnetta. Okay. Common mistake he just made here.
We're still in unity.
He just said, here's the common mistake he just made.
Who, Ali?
He said, well, where is the such and such gene coming from the anthropoids that make nappy hair come? Did you not say that?
Yeah, the gene structure that's in a primate.
Watch this. Here's what he's wrong at. It's called old genes, new tricks. Meaning genes can switch on and off, and the old genes can now do new things. So if a new thing needs to happen, such as nappy hair, those old genes which represented doing different things can now switch and do. Stop it. He's serpentinating the conversation.
No,
I never cut him off. You got to let me go. Never cut you off. Right? I'm not a fucking geneticist to get super, super detailed, but I got just enough to smack his ass up. Right? And he's smacked right now. Everybody Google old genes, new tricks. And I am telling you that genes, right, that had one function, okay, can now do new things. Don't ask me how, look it up and we can get into it because it absolutely happens because it happens in the lab and they know that. Plain and simple. So we've taken care of that. You checkmate on that, right?
No,
now, hold on. Now your next thing. He talked about A00. A00 is not a Homo sapiens sapiens haplogroup. You're wrong. And as a matter of fact, it's an archaic haplogroup. And they found it in Cameroon, right? In Africa, right?
It's not Homo sapiens sapiens?
It's not Homo sapiens sapiens.
So the family in South Carolina are not Homo sapiens sapiens.
No, what
man walking around
he's
are not Homo sapiens.
Hey, y'all see how he cut me in? I never cut him off. See, look, he hot mad. Oh, miss. See, he doing what he's supposed to do, yo. He's supposed to try to cut my thoughts. He don't want me to get the thought out. See, that's how we do this shit around here, yo. I gotta find a way not to be distracted by the nigga, but it's part of the ninja, my fault. But it's part of how they do what they do. So you gotta get in where you fit in. That's why I make for wild conversations. That's why when we on the radio, right, we be like, come on, yo, one at a time. When we in this back and forth, yo, he don't want the thing to come over. Now, so there's still doubt on whether the A00 is actually Homo sapiens sapien. Still could be archaic form, but this was 10 years ago. Let us move on. Information up. All pseudo. Now he going pseudo. He was in his right mind a couple minutes ago. Now he's pseudo like a motherfucker, right? I am telling you, right, that A00 is an archaic human form. Now they first thought it's a human, right? Now a human can fit where? We talked about this yesterday when I'm getting them with the white boys. I'm sending it right now, Sonetta, right? I am trying to tell you, right, that A00 is not a Homo sapiens sapien. They used to think it was, and then they realized that, wait a minute, it's not because Homo sapiens sapiens don't go back to 300,000 years. There aren't any Homo sapiens sapiens that go back 300,000 years. That's why Dr. Mayat smacks you up with going to the Americas with quote unquote ancient people. There aren't any ancient people in the Americas. Okay. As a matter of fact, we had conversation, right, with the anthropologists in the National Museum of History, and we talked about that. And the white boy looked at the table, right, because we were dealing with skulls, and he looked at the table way over there. He said, no, they're way over there. They're not ancient. So we got, next thing we got, another mistake he made. He talked about devolution. Devolution, it's not true. Devolving. No such thing as devolving, goddammit. He made that up. And we call it a pseudo trick. To fake you out because he got more information than anybody else. He's saying devolution. The current, not same thing. Devolution and devolving is the same thing. Stop it. Current non-technical application of the concept of devolution is based largely on fallacies that in biology, there is a preferred hierarchy of structure and function, and that, two, evolution must mean progress. Evolution don't mean progress. There you go. To more advanced organisms with more complex structure and function. See, he made that mistake. Next, those errors, because you said all the stuff I just said, you fell right into that category. Yes, you did. Next, you act like, well, white people that, but no. Hold on. Now, those errors in turn are related to two misconceptions that, right? Evolution is supposed to make species more advanced, right? As opposed to primitive. Right? So you thinking because you evolve, you get more advanced? You think that?
I have to answer that question specifically on my dad.
He running. Look at, I got him doing the Ali shuffle. I see you. We got him. Shuffle. Let's keep going, right? Modern species that have lost some of their function and complexity of their ancestors must accordingly be degenerate forms. Note, however, that degeneracy in this context has little to do with the current technical use of the term degeneracy in biology. So he has a misconception, right? And for the record, right, no one says we come from monkeys. And the other mistake you made about us having 98% DNA, 98.8% of chimpanzees, that is absolutely true, because you cannot separate white people, right, from the African genome. You just can't do it. They're species of human. And we're saying that they're 98%. We're saying they're 98%. All human beings that are on the planet are 99.99% genetically the same, brother.
Oh, so you're saying right now that all human beings are 99% the same.
Basically the same.
Okay.
Well, maybe
you got enough time before you get the bus. Find the study
and give us the source.
You can make me miss my book.
It says no.
All right, go for it.
All right. I'm gonna give you
And they go, and I want hold on, and I want to say this, right? As of 2016, things might change though, Ali. I'm just telling you, but the shit ain't changed up on that. Because then I want to act, hold on, but then I want to act, no, because it's science, brother, and shit don't stay stuck. You know that. So you could prove me wrong. No. Whoa. First of all, you misused the word he routinely misuses the word theory, right? Scientific theory, right? So let's get to that real quick. No. Right, but what's the theory? What's the scientific theory? What's the scientific theory, Ali?
Scientific theory is
what?
Is the progression of a hypothesis after experimentation. So you have a hypothesis that's proposed, and then you move through the hypothesis with controls and variables.
All right, let's start again.
Yeah.
So
The brother's asking me what's a theory because he's saying I don't know what a theory is.
scientific theory. I know you
All
know
right.
theory.
All right, theory, scientific theory, almost the same principle. All right, a scientific theory is a hypothesis that has been worked clinically on through various experimentations, and they're still missing gaps, so they cannot bring a complete factual basis to the theory. They leave the term theory out there because although they have evidence, they don't have all the evidence they need to make a final conclusion. And so you might have 67% of evidence and you need 100%. You only got 67%, but the 67% is giving you enough data and enough clinical to make factual statements about what's going on. That is a theory. All right. So let me go back so you won't get distracted, family. What Brother Ankh is saying is that this, look, I'm going to show you this. What he's saying is that this person in South Carolina is not a Homo sapien sapien. All right. So look at the source. An African American, this is a person who's living today. All right. He's living today. All right. And he has a father, uncles, cousins. All right. An African American paternal lineage as an extremely ancient root to the human Y chromosome phylogenetic tree. Now, let me give you one of the other fallacies. The chromosome that they looked at cannot be classified as a Y because it does not have telocentric or acrocentric breaks. It is in the shape of an X. So they're using the term Y because that's a conventional way of describing the chromosome when it's broken and it has breaks. All right. And so now this man has a XX chromosomal operation going on in his body. It says, we report the discovery of an African-American Y chromosome that carries the ancestral state of all SNPs, all single nucleotide polymorphisms that define the basal portion of the Y chromosome. That is the Q portion. The top part is P, the bottom part is Q, all right, which denotes that it's not a Y chromosome. All right, phylogenetic tree. We sequenced 240 kilobase pairs of this chromosome to identify private derived mutations on this lineage, which we named AOO. We then estimated the time to the most recent common ancestor, TMRCA, for the Y tree as 338,000 years ago. All right. 95% confidence interval. Look at that, 95% confidence interval. All right. Between 237,000 and 581 years ago. Remarkably, look at this now. This is a well-established group of scientists. Remarkably, this exceeds current estimates of the mitochondrial DNA, most recent common ancestor, as well as those of the age of the oldest anatomically modern human fossils. The extremely ancient age, combined with the rarity of the AOO lineage, which we also find at very low frequency in Central Africa, point to the importance of considering what? More complex models for the origin of the Y chromosome diversity. These models include ancient population structure and the possibility of archaic introgression of Y chromosome into anatomically modern humans. The AOO lineage was discovered in a large database of consumer samples of African Americans and has not been identified in traditional hunter-gatherer populations from sub-Saharan Africa. This underscores how the stochastic nature, look, of the genealogical process can affect inference from a single locus and warrants. Now, Warren is warning you. Warrants caution during the interpretation of the geographic location of divergent branches of the Y chromosome phylogenetic tree for the elucidation of human origins. This person is all have 99% genetics the same. Oh boy. You need to bring in Gozi, brother, because you are not allowed to speak for the Amon Ra squad because they about to get sunk.
I just said,
I don't want to. No, you're not getting away. 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 I'm going to read this. You're not getting away. No, I'm moving this point. So I'm going to show you that what you just said and what is often repeated is bullshit. We do not have 99% same. No. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. You're not getting away.
I think I need to have a debate on this. Right
you're not. You listen. You're not going to get away. I'm going to read it from the geneticists and give the source, and then I'm going to let you see that if you were the same, you would be white. What? There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. What does it say? Right here. Look at the source. D. Garrigan, S.B. Kingan, M.M. Pilkington, J.A. Wilder, and M.P. Cox, inferring human population sizes, divergence times, and rates of gene flow from mitochondrial X and Y chromosome sequencing. And what does it say? Oh my God. A resequencing of 3,873 genes and 150 chromosomes from European, Latino, Hispanic, Asian, and African-American populations observed that African-Americans have the highest percentage of rare single nucleotide polymorphisms. They call genetic diversity, SNPs, 64%, and the lowest percentage of common SNPs, 36%. So now they're telling you after they tested these people, the diverging differences between these groups. And what I'm saying to you is we can go. The date of the date of, okay. I don't have a date for it, but screenshot this source right here.
Come here, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Don't break my laptop. Oh, you want this or this?
I want this. No, stop. Don't break my focus right now.
Go ahead.
I gotta focus.
Hey, hold on. Give me this. Give me that mic.
All right, you gonna give it back?
I promise you, real quick. I
said Saturday.
Come on, man.
The Honor Rock Squad is.
Yo, what is this? What is that? Hold on. Whoa. Hold on.
I tried to tell you that you 99% white.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what he just did? This nigga just gave me his book. Man, take this shit out of here. Whose is this? Who is that? You wrote that? You wrote that? Get the hell out of here.
Oh, hey, bro. They gotta
this nigga go to his book. Get this back right here. Go back. Come here. Hey, get his back. Get his. Hey, no. Come here, man. Hold on. For the record,
bring non-specialists to talk to a specialist. Bring Ngozi, bring the team Osiris. Do not send to talk about genetics. Send to talk about Flint. Send to talk about Black African power. Send to talk about Black atheists. Do not send to talk about genetics. He just told you that we're 99%.
All right, let's go. Let's give him Ali. Let's give him. Hey, see that dancing and shit is crazy. I'm gonna sit back real easy, like. This reference he used was his goddamn book. So back to that nigga again. Don't give me your book. I'm going to the Journal of Science right here, the Journal of Nature. And we're going to talk about that A00, right? Okay? Plain and simple, brother. What I want to ask you is, right, if you're saying that A00 is anatomically correct human, do you have any bones that reside at the strata at 300,000 years? Yes or no, brother? Yes or no? No, yes or no?
The men who have it have bones. Now, so you're telling me, I'm answering your question. You're telling me that there's been a fossil found to confirm every type of haplogroup.
What I'm telling you is,
nope,
right?
Nope, you haven't.
Come here. When I talk, get this back. Come on, don't do me like that. What I'm saying is, right, he's making mistakes again. What we're saying is, right, that A00, he's calling it anatomically correct human. Right or wrong? A00. No.
People walking around.
Go ahead, man. Okay, I got a source too, the Journal of Nature, but go ahead. I'm gonna come back. So hold on. So what he don't have is this is what he don't have. He gave me his book for a source. He gave me a book, which was his book. Got up and he danced. He called out, bring matter of fact, I wouldn't even embarrass Ngozi and Timo Cyrus for this discussion. He gave me his handwritten crazy book, right? Misinformation is you talking. Of course your book's gonna say what you say.
No, it's a quote.
So what I'm saying is, hold on. So the point I want to make is this. I'm gonna give it to you, Reggie. Right? There are no bones at 300,000 years of anatomically correct Homo sapiens sapiens. He doesn't have it. He makes a crazy mistake in saying, "Well, do you have bones for every haplogroup?" No, the haplogroups reside within human beings. Plain. Reggie about to have a damn fit. Reggie trying to get in the conversation, about to have a fit. Let me tell you something about letting other people jump in your damn conversations, man. When I'm having conversations, I'm setting traps. I'm asking questions. I'm prodding. I'm making sure. I'm running you off the damn cliff. I already know. You surrounded by the cliff already. Science got you surrounded. I'm just trying to figure out which side of the damn cliff I'm going to push you off of. And I don't need nobody diving in and mess me up and saving their ass because they trying to push them off the other side of the damn cliff. Now we got to go back through the whole thing just to get them back to knock him off the cliff again. Now I'm running Ollie off the cliff. He going to do something real wild. I stuck him. He's going to produce a document, ladies and gentlemen. Man, big up to the morning show, man. Man, we got 234,000 people in the building, man. I see it's growing. Man, hit that Cash App, man. And by the way, now they have found a Homo sapiens sapien, archaic Homo sapiens sapien in Morocco at 350,000 years ago. But in 2016, they hadn't found anything close yet. It was at Ethiopia. Remember that? Old Gorge, 190,000 years ago. Now watch this. Run them off the cliff. So y'all, when y'all having conversations, man, don't let nobody dive in and mess it up. They're going to dive in and mess it up. Reggie is living. Here we go. Innocent human. The haplogroup resides inside of humans. Humans being archaic humans, Homo neanderthalis, Homo heidelbergensis, Homo sapiens sapien. These are all humans, my brother. Next point is, right, he does not have that. I'm going to give it to Brother Reggie, and that's called checkmate where we come from. And I'm going to get on, look, and then hold on. Hey, you know what's funny? Hey, the spears are flying, though, because I got the Journal of Nature, right? Who's best qualified to talk about haplogroups but the Journal of Nature?
I got the actual genetic website that deals with variation amongst genomes.
Okay.
This is biological variation against genomes in humans, homie.
Okay.
If it was no variation, we would be all the same.
Dr. Ali.
Look at it. This is your source. This is your source online. Go here, and they have all of the data that you can see that I talked about.
Dr. Ali Muhammad. See, sometimes what we use, because we are not the experts, we use a source against a source, right? And then we validate or we triage the sources to see what's the most acceptable definition. Has it been peer reviewed, right? What's out there? So I want everybody to go to Google human Y chromosome, much older than previous thought. So in March 4th, 2013, the discovery and analysis of an extremely rare African-American Y chromosome pushes back the time of the most recent common ancestor of the Y chromosomes lineage tree to 338,000 years ago. This time predates the age of the oldest known modern human fossils. However, it says that when they did this, and you can look it up, he says, Hammer said, he's one of the scientists, that the newly discovered Y chromosome variation is extremely rare. Through large database searches, his team eventually was able to find a similar chromosome in the MBO, a population living in a tiny area of Western Cameroon in sub-Saharan Africa, right? This was surprisingly because previously the most divergent branch of the Y chromosomes were found in traditional hunter-gatherer populations such as the Pygmy and the Click-speaking Khoisan, who are considered to be the most divergent human populations living today. Instead, the sample mastered Y chromosome DNA of 11 men who all came from a small region of Western Cameroon. Hammer said, and the sequences of those individuals are variable, so it's not likely they all descended from the same grandfather. Hammer cautions against the popular concept of the mitochondria Eve or Y chromosome Adam that suggests all humankind descended from exactly one pair of humans that lived in a certain population of human evolution. There has been too much emphasis on this in the past. It is a misconception of the genealogy of a single genetic region reflects population divergences instead of our results, suggesting there are pockets of genetically isolated communities that together preserve a great deal of human diversity. So part of this problem is in that looking to see a branch of this Y chromosome in a particular area, right? Would put you into a theory mode, right? Unless there's other evidence founded. So then what happens is by saying that the earliest man is in North America is putting you back in the same theory mode that you are against.
So you're saying that there's been no finds of this haplogroup in America?
Wait, no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that remember you said
I'm saying the oldest man has been found in America and Africa. That haplogroup exists in both places. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is that you are back in the theory mode that you just talked so much against. All I am saying is that there could be that Y chromosome in that man, but that is not the only place
it's not
that is found.
Great.
So then
we agree. Then we actually agree.
Okay, so what it is we going back to the theory argument, right? You propose actually a theory that man in America is the oldest group. That's just a theory. We're still looking for the
oldest group. Along with if they found it in South America, that would be also a part of the
But he's not the oldest. But he's not the oldest.
Okay, so you're saying that it's something older than AOO.
No, I'm not saying that it's something older than AOO. Are you saying that man was born in North America and in Africa?
What I'm saying is the evidence that we have, and based on what I just read,
which we use to make theories until we have other information. That's my point. Yes.
Yeah, so Reggie make a mistake, which we use to make theories. Before we had more, man, a theory is a theory, man. And you can add more information to a theory. We had this argument with Neanderthal James. The narrative, the out of Africa theory, was that humans left out of Africa. AMH, anatomically modern humans left out of Africa. Approximately maybe 60,000 years ago. 15 years later, whatever it is, 30 years later, they found fossils in the area of Asia at 120,000. So does that mean that the outer Africa theory is wrong? No. What it means is you got to upgrade it because we found more fossils. Man, it's going to get real weird here, y'all. Stay tuned. Hey, hit that Cash App too, man. It's the morning show, man. Sitting back in the job, you're in the office, man, you don't really want to be there. It's Friday. You're damn near home already. So I'm taking you back home. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
We have no founding evidence to say that the out of Africa theory can now be considered fact. All right? No, that's what we have. What we have is we have divergent.
They just mess it up. See, that's what they all do. And I see where y'all get this stuff from because 15 years ago, this nigga was saying this. So whenever y'all repeat that, the elbows, y'all repeating what this man said. It was wrong then and it's wrong now. He doesn't understand what a scientific theory is. And just because we add more information to a scientific theory, add more facts to it, don't mean the daggone theory is wrong. It's flexibility in science. Rigid with the rules, but flexible.
Finds that are showing us that they're cross-continental finds, and so the prior theories that we have, we can only go by what we found.
So
Since we found
one
that
thing for
genetic,
sure.
haplogroup in the
Okay.
Americas,
Okay.
we know that all of his father, his brothers.
Are you
his
serious?
cousins will have that,
Yes.
that
Are you
haplogroup.
serious?
Then we have to say,
Are you
that
serious?
we found it in another
Are you
place.
serious though?
All right?
Wait a minute.
And I have
Are you serious? All right, hold on. First of all, Ali Muhammad is a trickster. Because you hailed the land of Mu. That hologroup wasn't found in the land of Mu now, was it, my brother? Are you getting away from the land of Mu?
I ain't getting away from nothing.
So now he's talking about the land of Mu. Are you getting away from the land of Mu? I ain't getting away from nothing. Right. You the guy to talk about the land of Mu, bro. You the one to bring the Inca stones, bro. And he does it at a very high level. You see how his pinpoint accuracy in pronouncing words were? You see how fluent he was? Right. I'm saying is he talked about the land of Mu. Well, that hologroup sure as hell don't come from the land of Mu. You said the oldest hologroup. You said Mu. Let me talk. Why you? Can I talk? Can I talk?
I'm not gonna let you miss.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Take that back, brother.
I'm not taking that back. Your Inca stones and all that nonsense, right? Right. So, but I'm saying is those hologroups don't come from the land of Mu. Years ago, right? So he wanted me to take it back, and he brought the shit back up into the debate. Now we got proof of it. Lies. How they say, yo be capping. Are you saying that 300,000 years, just let me talk. So you saying that 300,000 years, we both agreed that A00 goes back to 300,000 years. Am I correct in that? I have a journal. I have an article in the journal Nature.
It's in America and it's in Africa.
Listen, no, man, stop. No matter how you look 300,000 years ago, there aren't any humans in America, Ali.
How do you know?
Because the anthropological record shows that.
300,000 years ago, do you have any fossils in Africa?
The answer. Remember earlier in the broadcast when I stopped it for a reason and putting a pin in it. When he talked about Cameroon and West Africa and how those mutations got to America. So he clearly understands that. Now all of a sudden he don't understand that in the same conversation. This is why we call it disinformation, when you willfully do that shit to a marginalized community who's not entrenched in science, who is entrenched in religion. How do we know we are entrenched in religion? Because first of all, we will argue that we're the most spiritual. And then we will argue that spirituality is not religion, it's different. We all got all that. I'm non-denominational, but do you believe in Jesus Christ? Yeah, but I'm not. Well, shut the hell up. We're marginalized. Fractured consciousness based off of being ramrodded, hoodwinked, led astray. Transcontinental slave trade, ladies and gentlemen. Losing of culture, losing of awareness of where we're from, custom, traditions, songs, gods, goddesses. We lost all these things. And now we come back on the other side. Freedom. Jim Crow. Sharecropping. Civil rights movement. Whole 9 yards. Police brutality. Marching during pandemics. An unreasonable amount of black people being shot down by police departments. High rates of crime. And you let this man in and he gonna flim, flam, bam, bam, boom you. Because you want to believe what he's saying. Because it gives you the power. The power is in the study and the power is in your action. The power is not sitting back talking about it. Shout out to Dr. Oyamaya. Yes. Yes, they got fossils
of humans
no,
in Africa 330,000
yeah,
years ago.
yes.
No, you don't.
The word human applies. No, let me finish. Hold on. See, look, this is the problem, right? People don't understand that in the scientific community, right? And hold on for a minute. In the scientific community, human does not mean Homo sapiens sapien. Am I not right or wrong in that? That's right. It does not mean that. right? So the term human is applied to. Whoa, come on. You can't cut me off. Cut me off. Cut me off. Listen, you do. You got Homo. Let me read this. Paleontologists describe largely different iconic. Oh, man, let me get to here, right? Wait. Hold on. In the recently, in the human paleogenetic tree contains a large gap between chimpanzees and Australopithecus, right? 4.3. Hold on. The smallest gaps in the nearest human tree, right? It say making it difficult to infer a potential interaction. It say, nevertheless, it is clear that in the past million years, in the past million, let me get wait. Nevertheless, it is clear that in the past million years, several lineages, including perhaps the Homo erectus, right? 0. Million and 0.2 million. Homo habilitensis, man, right? At 775,230. Homo rhodensis, okay? Homo neanderthalis, right? Coexisted and inbred with each other, leading to the appearance of the first AMH, that's anatomically modern human, in the Middle Pleistocene. That's not, listen to me. I'm saying that A00 is the checkmate shit because it proves my point that at no time, right, as of 2016, do they have Homo sapiens sapien tools at 300,000 years ago, Homo sapiens sapien bones at 300,000 years ago. Nowhere. What he's talking about, right, is a remnant left over in our DNA. See, that's what he's mixing up there, Brother Reggie. I am telling you that when he looks at, this is why you need to go to a goddamn biological class, because you're mad if you're sitting here telling me that the brother that, let me talk. I don't want to yell. Hold on. Am I yelling? Hold on, am I yelling? I don't want to yell. I said I'm going to yell at shit. I'm just going to talk. I have the mic. I am saying that the Hubble group A00, right, that was found in the DNA, right, in that brother, okay, is remnants from archaic species. I just named them, right? This is checkmate. Y'all go to the Journal of Science. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you that article, Journal of Science. I'll post in our forum, right, and go beat the pseudos up. See, this is the problem with the pseudos. Truth and falsehood is strangely mixed. 1 minute is Mu, 1 minute is A00, which is clearly in Africa. Next minute, the out of Africa. Hold on, the ancient Africa. Look. Hold on, wait. You know what he said? You know the point he made? He said, right, that the out of Africa theory has not been proven. That's why it's a damn theory. Because look, a theory, right, is based off of the coming together of facts. Am I not right and wrong in that? I'm gonna say it again. A theory organizes facts. Straw man name is not on it. Here we go. I ran him off the cliff. Is this the degree? Hey, let's read it closely. I got him, coach. Put me in the game. I was beating him up and he tried to get you some authority from Temple University. His point was, I have degrees in science. You don't know what you're talking about, Unc. Let's see. Ali Baba Muhammad, the degree of Bachelor's of Science. What the hell is science? Are we serious? Who walks around with a degree in their bag? I can't believe it. I'm trying to tell you what it is. It's always this, and that's all of them. Let me calm down. They're always trying to prove they cap in moments with high levels of sophistication. And they run all stop signs. What's the stop signs? Stop printing out fake degrees. Now, the brother does have a real degree from Temple, and he did play football. But he ain't got no damn degree in science. And a bachelor's degree ain't even that. But wait a minute. Is that Smith? The SCIECE? Is that a C? Science. Like, is that some place you go to just make up something? Is that really? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We having a good conversation. I said, like I always say, I've been saying this for 15 years. I'm not a geneticist. So I don't even like if you ask me a question, I try to answer it, right? Or you ask me a wild, complex question, it's probably a wild question anyway, right? And I don't have enough information to know that's a wild, stupid question. And I'll be like, well, I don't know. You say, hi, he don't know. He don't. No. That's what I'm supposed to do, because when you ask experts questions, they'll say, well, I don't know. And so just because I don't know doesn't mean the field of physics or the field of evolution or theoretical physics don't know. It means that I don't know. And me not knowing doesn't change the field's mind. And me knowing doesn't change the field's mind. And me messing it up doesn't change the field, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I always go to the field of study. But did this man just pull out the degree and misspelled it? How dare you talk genetics until you spelled that degree right? Let's rewind it back slightly and see how we actually got into the moment. Man, cut me off, not letting me talk. Hold on, I got the hold. That's the stop sign hand there. I done took the glasses off, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up. The problem with the pseudos. Truth and falsehood is strangely mixed. 1 minute is mu, 1 minute is A00, which is clearly in Africa. Next minute, the out of Africa. Hold on. Hold on. The ancient Africa. Look. Hold on, wait. You know what he said? You know the point he made? He said, right, that the outer Africa theory has not been proven. That's why it's a damn theory. Because look, a theory, right, is based off of the coming together of facts. Am I not right and wrong in that? I'm gonna say it again. A theory organizes facts.
Straw man name is not on it. Straw man name is on it. The subject that he's talking about have degrees on it. All right. This is just one of them.
Higher learning of education. History of the Board of Trustees, upon the recommendation of the facility, hereby confirms upon Ali Baba Muhammad the degree of Bachelors of Science, together with all the rights and privileges of the pseudo, in honors to the pseudo. Here, though, in recognition of the pseudo, of the satisfaction completed of the course prescribed in pseudoscience. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he tried us. Did he try to do that to the God killer? This is what I had to go look. See, it's crinkled up all at the bottom. It's all crinkled up. You see that? It's crinkle. What happened there? It's crinkle. Crinkle, little star. I see a little degree is crinkled up from afar. Are you carrying your degree around in your bag? You're wow. That's crazy. Man, I want to pause that for a minute. Is it me? Did I do that? Am I being mean? And am I being mean? If I'm being mean, you tell me I'm being mean. See, y'all want to let people get away with that and then come back and present the same crazy information. See, y'all like that. Y'all want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear what I got to say, because what I got to say is quote unquote too white for y'all. Let me stop. That I will never let that moment die. With tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive.
All right. So now look at my name.
Now, where did you get that? All right. From? Let me hold that. I'm gonna read that. Now, up a little bit closer, in case you thought I made it up. Is that his hand? Is that his fingernails? Is that him? That's him, ladies and gentlemen. That's that guy. Hey, man, Hit that Cash App, man. Y'all enjoying this moment, man, to show you how they try to do what we do. They trying to do it, y'all. See, this is what they trying to do. Science run. I done ran him off the cliff. He done crashed. Get out the way, Reg. Let me do this. Together with all the rights and privileges and honors. Yeah. Somebody said he got the plastic fingers. As a matter of fact, man, Ali never even needed to have a degree in the subject at all. I had to come because I don't have any degrees in the subject, man. We two brothers sword fighting, trying to bring the. So I never asked him to have that, but he was ran into a corner. I got degrees in this subject, right? Because I wasn't listening to him. He wanted to say a bachelor's in science. That's what he wanted to say. See? Somebody said I'm petty. Now I'm petty. See, I'm petty. No, he was petty for bringing a damn knife to the gunfight. I'm at the Journal of Nature. He had the science, the Bachelor of Science. He's petty, not me. I'm not petty. I admitted in the discourse that I'm not a geneticist, but I'm good enough to smack you around in the conversation. I admitted that I don't have degrees and no, I'm not a doctor. I'm none of these things. He's a geneticist. Right now today, he's calling himself a doctor and a geneticist. Maybe he spelled the word right later on down the line or something like that. Look at 20, what you mean? Let me see. Look at the what? Anyway, I just wanted to freeze that moment in time, man. That's all I wanted to do. Is it me? Man, y'all listen to the morning show, man. We almost done with this thing, man. On the bottom, what's on the bottom? Let me blow it up again. Let me see. We gonna get. Did that man just pull it out? Anyway.
You're not holding it. Watch the video. 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 All right. So now that's a division one. Then I'm not letting you touch nothing. Can I see it? No. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Let me see it. Give me the mic.
Hold on. Before I go catch my bus, Ali Muhammad read for 25 minutes, right? Acting like he had a reference, and all he had was his book. Of course he's going to read from his book.
I hear.
I say, Ali, can I see that piece of paper? He's like, no, I'm not going to let you see it. I start laughing. Let me see. I'm laughing because I know, yo, that's a tell right there, yo. If it was legitimate, yo, he would have let me see it. That's a tell. So I already knew it was something. Shout out to Nahisi. We got the screenshots. I said, let me see it. Let me see it, bro. Look at it. Let me see it. Listen closely. Let me see it. Let me see that. Here you go. Watch.
This is just one of them. All right. So now look at my name.
Now, let me get that. All right. Let me hold that. I'm gonna look at
now you're not holding it. Watch the video. Watch the video. Watch the video.
I said he tricking. I knew he was tricking. I knew something was wrong. Man, I'm a street cat, man. I was like, oh, you really? You don't want to let me see it? We're going to see it. We're going to stop it and see it. Shout out to Nahisi. Pseudo killer. Mossy Clan warrior.
Watch the video. Watch the video. All right. So now that's a division one. Then I'm not letting you touch nothing.
I'm not letting you touch nothing, You always let me see that. Y'all know how I expert. Yo, let me see the source, y'all. I see you reading, but let me see it. See, this is how y'all gotta learn to be. Well, let me see that. Don't read from a source. We want to see that. Let me see it. See, when you see it, then you can start to make determinations on whether it's a quality source, whether it's a real degree, whether it makes any sense at all. Huh.
No, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Let me see it. Give me the mic.
Hold on. Before I go catch my bus, Ali Muhammad read for 25 minutes, right? Acting like he had a reference, and all he had was his book. Of course he's going to read from his book. I hear half from the journal Nature, right? The article is titled.
No, hold on. Let me make my last point.
No, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta catch my bus. Gotta close out. Hey, shout out to brother Ishmael Law, Dr. Oyamayat, the Magi, Casual, you know what I'm saying? Son Jetty, Team Osiris, and Gozy. Yo, you good, son. Team Osiris don't need to be here. You good. Yo, crazy with that shit. I love him though, right? I love you though, right? So we got Mossy, we got Haru, right? We got who else? We got Bunchy Carter, right? We got the business manager, Kim. Yeah, I'm saying I'm a raw squad up, Black African Power. Y'all know what it is. And you know, Dr. Oyamaya got that work for you. So you need to prepare for that. Got that work for you, man. All that pyramids is on the same grid, all the ancient Americans. Just because, hold on.
No, you gotta close out.
I thought he was smarter than that. For the record, I'm gonna leave for that. He's trying to tell you because a person in America, North Carolina or South Carolina has A00 in their DNA means that person is the walking progenitor of A00? No, he has inherited that through the bloodline. What the hell is wrong with him? Black African Power, I'm a raw squad up. Y'all know what it is. Here you go, brother Reggie. Yeah, man, that was a good one, man. That was a classic right there, man. Been beating them up forever, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. So when y'all new cats come on the block, y'all already got the block on lock. Already done beat up the top ones. See, y'all didn't know that. And I can do it with every one of them. Y'all not even prolific as them, yo. Man, hit that cash app, man. Let me see who's showing love, man. It's the morning show, man. We about out of here, man. I appreciate all that, man. Shout out to Cedric, man. Calm down, man. You know you my man, yo. Easy work, yo. Cedric, you're not going nowhere, goddammit. Don't move. That's my man right there. We waiting on you, Sad. We waiting. Let's go. So, yeah, man. That's some love, man. Y'all showing some love, man, with the cash apps, man. And I appreciate that, man. Let me see what I got to do. And I'm having fun. I'm having a side argument with people's, man. It's fun. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got a gun now. We're going to get into theoretical physics. Woo-wee. Oh, man, you know, yo, if people can't get evolution right, man, imagine something theoretical, yo, how that's going to work. But it's good. It's good to have these good conversations, man, for real, without Phil Valentine and all the pills and all that nonsense and the Bobby Willie, what's his name? Willie D. What's his name? What's the guy, man? What's his name? He's a high-level pseudo. He be on 5 Keys show. What's his name? Willie somebody. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Let me see. Hold on. Funny. Woo-hoo-wee. Boy, I tell you, man. Hey, man, Timothy, man. Hey, man, that's some love right there, yo. Y'all not playing today. Man, hit that cash app on the way out the door, man. If y'all want me to keep coming back, man, that support is really needed, man, whether you know it or not, man. I'm taking time out my day, man, to make sure y'all get high-level content. You're going to always hear something sharp and precise on the morning show, man. Most times I'm going to let people on. Sometimes I may not. We had an hour, 39 minutes, man. That's good enough, man. Hopefully y'all woke up, man. Hey, man, you know what we're doing, man. We sitting back, man. We're drinking a little bit of coffee here, man. You know that, right? We was hyped before we drank the coffee. We stay hyped. That's right. Billy Bob Carson. Dedicated pseudo. High-level foolery. Blam, 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 boomer. He refurbishing the old information that we didn't beat half to death. Y'all don't know it though. So it just keep going around and around and around, man. Hey man, shout out to Infinite Minds, man. Eric Graham, Mika One Block. What's up with you, man? Cedric, man, scientist, man. Appreciate you, Cedric, man. You ain't going no. I don't know where you think you're going, Cedric. Get back in the server. What you talking about, man? Matter of fact, fix your voice in the server. You got your thing, ain't your phone right. Get the IT do something, man. Sunspot, man. Omega Sunlight, man, is in the building. Malachi's in the building.
What? Titi. Am I saying that right? Man, I mess up your name, man. Who else we got, man? Musa, what's up with you, man? Style 777. Brazilian Monk. Ha ha. Forever Los Angeles. Man, Jackson and Jackson. Omar Reed. The homie. Stephen. Gideon Block. Marcus. Sharp. General. All day, every day, man. Shout out to the Pseudo Killer Army. Big up to the Pseudo Killer Army, man, to help bring this show into fruition, man. Can't win a war by yourself, dog. You need everybody on deck. All hands on deck. Some of y'all might get y'all feelings hurt, man. And I get it. You know how your mother used to whip your ass? But she did it out of love. So we beat y'all up out of love, man. And this is real talk right here, man. We don't got to mess it up. We got the potential. We know it. But potential is just that, potential. If we stay away from pseudo information, we can reach our full potential. You cannot reach your full potential with disinformation and misinformation. It does not allow you to put it in operation. Subjective information is just that. It's full of biases. We seek to find an objective truth. We're moving forward as a group, as a whole. We celebrate our blackness. When I use the word black in reference to myself, it's a political statement. Let you know that I'm black and I'm proud. Being black and I'm proud has nothing to do with race. It's all to do with my political affinity towards always wanting to help people of color first. I appreciate the diversity amongst human beings. I appreciate the level that's put forth. I seek to have everybody see the level. Imagination is important for moving forward. Never kill your kids' imagination. As a matter of fact, science is healthy and it fosters imagination. Don't let them lie to you. Science doesn't kill your imagination. It actually fosters it. Appreciate everybody, man. Hit the cash app out the door, man. It's been a wild ride today. I got degrees in this subject. Woo! Did he misspell that word? Ali know I'm playing with him, man. He know I like him. I always like Ali. Me and Ali always was good, man. No matter what we go through, man. No matter what embarrassing moments we have, man. He catch him with something, I catch him with something, man. It always been a genuine, life for each other, man. We ain't never really disrespected each other like that, yo. Yeah, I mean, it's all in jest. But the reality is, man, we here to make sure we put the thing out right, man. Y'all see the same thing circulating in the community in 2016. Just like I said, it has not changed, man. That's why we have all our answers to the test. Because you just gonna keep making it up. That's why y'all see me sharp, because I had a chance to perfect the game. That's why the team is sharp. Think about it. If I'm showing people stuff, not saying that I showed everybody on the team anything, but I want to make this clear, man. If people have been following me for a while, then they decide to get in the fray, then they didn't heard the things that I said. They didn't went out and added to the damn research. That's why it's so powerful. That's why the service is so powerful. People have been listening to me for years. They seen the mistakes I made. They go find it. They go correct it. And they come back prolific. This is why we're going to win. We have all the answers to the test. I'm never going to lose the debate because I'm not debating something that's not already answered. Say, cool. You know it's going down next month. We got to get that flyer and get it going. It's cracking. Me and Say, cool, we getting it in. We going to get it in. We got you. We got to clear this up, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We fighting back the pseudoisms with the morning show. Bobby Banger, man, I'm your host. We putting it together in high levels, man. We on Black News 102. Y'all know what it is, man. We here and we functioning. and we function at a high level. Y'all know how we do it around here, man. The House of Conscience with a K. Black News 102, man. I'm your host, man. Bobby Banger, man. What we going to leave with, man? I think we're going to leave out. Because we definitely killing pseudos, ain't we? Hey, man. Shout out to the community skeptics, man. We in here, man. Shout out to the pseudo killers, man. We in here, man. Scientific literacy is a vaccine against the charlatan. Come amongst us, man. Man, we appreciate all the love from above, man. Y'all know we do, man. We here all day, every day,
What's
man.
the subject? Evolution or revolution? We ain't done yet.
Y'all know what it is,
like
man.
Sanchez, this a bomb threat. I know my flow like Angozi. Source up and show me, homie. You shut up and mute
Man,
up.
keep it rocking, man.
Mad
We here,
scientists, I'm knowing all the components. We
nothing
own
but
it.
the love, y'all.
And we gon' off it if it's pseudo. You do know we don't entertain that keyboard judo. That big Bobby banger out of Baltimore. Done it all, shop before. Sold a little something, but I taught you more than your average teacher. I had to reach you at your level to bring you up. No devil can ever beat you with precision of a magi.
Everybody,
The
man, hit that
information
cash app out the
supplied,
door,
some
man.
guys get debunked on live. CK and Juju, I chill in the cut. But if you boys wanna fade, then I'm chefing you up. I organize live, the beats are disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers, space age Africans, back again. An organized lie, the beats are disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers, space age Africans, tapping in. I always been fly, that's an actual omen. You can catch me in the sky, ask Anthony Bowman. You see me with his telescope, I was actually floating on some good kush. The Sadio is actually growing. See, Gullah and Kent is where the money gets spent. Them boys got some books that cost as much as your rent. The second verse should be smashed Rockwell, but I rock well. Underground like Sumerian Rockwells. In the ring like I'm the rock whale. Hell, create a different wave that can rock whales. Hell, shit swell like lunar tides. My entendres off Gandra to who describe. Euthanize foolish guys. Scholastically, haphazardly. Turn your camera on and look me in my eyes. And please do subscribe. 8 to 80, blind, cripple, or crazy. You in for a new surprise. It's DQ, a organized lie. The beats are disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers, space age Africans, back again. An organized lie. The beats are disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers, space age Africans, tapping in.
Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning into the morning show, man. The morning bang, man. Y'all know what it is, man. And with that, we out.